Good morning, students. Welcome to my YouTube channel Molix Academy. Today's topic is metabolism of chylomicrons. In a previous lecture, we have discussed about the lipoproteins. Chylomicron is lipoproteins. In previous lecture, we have discussed about the lipoproteins, that what are the types of lipoprotein, how they are synthesized. And in today's lecture, we will see one of the lipoprotein, that is chylomicron, that how it is metabolized. So let's start. Yes, chylomicrons. These are, first we should know that chylomicrons are lipoproteins. Lipoproteins means a conjugate of lipid and protein. Okay, and why this complex is formed? For transportation of lipids, because we all know that lipid can't transport in the body because it is insoluble in liquid medium, okay, in water, so it's not soluble in our blood. That's why for transportation of lipids, our body conjugate with protein and form lipoprotein, and lipoprotein act as a transport vehicle for lipids. So chylomicron synthesized in the intestine, and it transport exogenous TAG. TAG means triacylglycerol, or we can call it TG. So transport exogenous TG to various tissues. What is the mean of exogenous? Exogenous means dietary. Whatever lipids we are taking in a diet. So that is called exogenous TG. So it transport exogenous TG to various tissues. If we talk about the composition of chylomicron, that it contains 99% lipids and 1% protein. So lipid part is maximum, that's why the density is least and the size is very big. So largest in size and least in density. It contains apoprotein, the protein part which is found in lipoprotein, that is called apoprotein. So it contains apoprotein B48, C second and ApoE. This is the structure of chylomicron. Triacylglycerol and cholesterol ester, these are non-polar lipids and found in the core of the chylomicron. And cholesterol and phospholipids, these are the amphipathic lipids, and these are found on the surface. And these are the apoproteins, C second, C third, these are the apoprotein. So this is the structure of chylomicrons. Now the next, functions of the chylomicron. So chylomicrons transport dietary TG from intestine to peripheral tissues. So whatever we are taking in a diet, then it will goes to the peripheral tissue by chylomicrons. So chylomicrons are the transport form, and the peripheral tissues are adipose tissue, muscles and heart. Adipose tissue is for storage, and muscles and hearts is for energy purpose. So these are the functions of chylomicrons. Now metabolism of chylomicron. There are 4 steps in chylomicron metabolism. First is synthesis of nascent chylomicron. Nascent means newly synthesized. So first is synthesis of nascent chylomicron, then synthesis of mature chylomicron. This nascent chylomicron will be converted to mature chylomicron. Then third step is synthesis of remnant chylomicron, and then this remnant chylomicron is uptaked by the liver. So this is about the steps of chylomicron metabolism. Yes, this is our intestine, small intestine. Dietary fat. Dietary fat is coming into the small intestine, and there is a formation of nascent chylomicron. This nascent chylomicron released into the lymphatics and then in the circulation. So this is nascent chylomicron. And it contains Tg, cholesterol and phospholipid and one apoprotein, that is ApoB48. So there was the first step for the chylomicron metabolism is formation of nascent chylomicron. So how this nascent chylomicron is formed? Now this nascent chylomicron will be converted to mature chylomicron. So this is mature chylomicron. It contains Tg, cholesterol, phospholipid, ApoB48, then ApoE and ApoC second. And this ApoE and ApoC second come from the HDL. ApoC second and ApoE come from the HDL. So now this is mature chylomicron. So second step, that is formation of mature chylomicron. Now the lipoprotein lipase will act on chylomicron and Tg will be degraded. These are the peripheral tissues. By the lipoprotein lipase, Tg will be degraded and it will be converted to free fatty acids and glycerol. So these free fatty acid and glycerol will be delivered to peripheral tissues. Lipoprotein lipase enzyme is activated by ApoC second. This apoprotein ApoC second activates lipoprotein lipase, then Tg is hydrolyzed. Tg hydrolyzed, so size is reduced. Now it is converted to chylomicron remnant. Chylomicron remnant. One more step, one more thing, that when lipoprotein lipase act, chylomicron, then ApoC second will return to the HDL. So this chylomicron remnant contain cholesterol ester, cholesterol and some amount of Tg, ApoB48 and ApoE, because ApoC second is delivered to HDL. So this is the next step, that is formation of chylomicron remnant. So mature chylomicron, lipoprotein lipase will act on chylomicron, Tg will be degraded to free fatty acid and glycerol, ApoC second will be delivered to HDL and this chylomicron will be converted to chylomicron remnant. Now this chylomicron remnant, the liver will uptake this chylomicron remnant by the two receptor, that is called remnant receptor. Remnant receptor, and these receptor is recognized by ApoE, and these receptors are uptake of chylomicron remnant by liver by receptor, and these receptor is LDL receptor and LDL receptor protein. So these are the receptor, these receptors are recognized by ApoE, and by these receptors liver uptake the chylomicron. So the next step is uptake of chylomicron by the liver. So these are the four steps of chylomicron metabolism. Some important points about related to metabolism. First is main site of chylomicron metabolism are adipose tissue and skeletal muscles. The enzyme lipoprotein lipase, yes, the one most important point is enzyme lipoprotein lipase is located at the endothelial layer of capillaries. Endothelial layer of adipose tissue or skeletal muscles. So endothelial layer of capillaries, lipoprotein lipase is located, and then lipoprotein lipase is activated by ApoC second and it hydrolyzes Tg, which is present in the chylomicrons and degraded into fatty acids and glycerol, and this fatty acid and glycerol will be delivered to peripheral tissues. So this is about the chylomicron metabolism. There are two important disorders related to chylomicron metabolism, that is beta lipoproteinemia Beta lipoproteinemia is when there is no synthesis of ApoB. There is no synthesis of ApoB protein. If there is no synthesis of ApoB protein, apoprotein B, then VLDL, chylomicron and LDL will be decreased. And second disorder is type 1st hyperlipoproteinemia. Type 1st hyperlipoproteinemia, it is due to deficiency of lipoprotein lipase. So these are the disorder related to chylomicron metabolism. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. Happy learning.